In this video, we want to talk about how to create an assignment within Google Classroom. Remember, in this section right here where you have the plus button, you have 4 options: create an announcement, create an assignment, create a question, or reuse a post. The difference between an announcement and an announcement is anything that you would give to a student in class or expect them to complete in a hard copy format. Assignments are only things that you would have students submit electronically. So if I want to create an assignment, I go ahead and click Create Assignment, and I'll title the assignment. So let's say I'm assigning an essay of Mice and Men. You have a couple of options. So you could type the instructions for your essay right in this section right here where you say, for this essay, please address the following prompts and add what you want the students to address there. My suggestion also is to create a document within Google Drive where you type up the instructions, you're really thorough so that students know the expectations. Normally, teachers, we type up instructions and we copy them and we give them to students, and that's the assignment. So the instructions that you would normally type up, copy, and print, you can just attach it to the assignment itself. So I would select my Google Drive, and then I can select the folder that I want of Mice and Men, and I'm going to see I have my essay right here. So I attach, I click add, and I'm adding my essay instructions. Now, I can also assign a due date, so I can make sure if I want it assigned to be turned in by December 18th, I can do that. Same way with Turnitin.com, we can assign a time for it to be submitted. So the default is 11:59 p.m., so I can hit save. And now I have a couple of options. So the big 3 things that students get or teachers get confused on are how you're assigning the assignment. So the first one is if you attach a file and you have students looking at the file and you only want them to be able to view it. You don't want them to edit the file. You don't want them to be able to manipulate it or change it. You want to leave it on students can view file. So what that means is when they click on the assignment, students can only see this file right here. Students can edit file means that whatever document you're attaching, every student in your class has access to edit the document. That's probably something you don't want. It's very uncommon. It's not unheard of, but you have to grow really proficient in order to have your students understand how to master using something where all 30 of your students are on the same document at once. Probably the most common way that we'll assign assignments in Google Classroom is where we make a copy for each student. When you make a copy for each student, this is the equivalent of going to the copy machine, copying the document, and handing it out to students, and each one having their own fresh copy. If I select make a copy for each student, what this will automatically do is send a copy of this assignment to the student's Google Drive file. So for example, if I were to come into my Drive account and find my classroom folder and find the classes to which I'm enrolled in as a student. So you can see I'm enrolled in a lot of classes. But if I were to come down and I know I'm assigned to AP Gov, every time an assignment is assigned, the assignment title is placed with my first and last name. If I were to click on this assignment, I now have the questions right here, and I can easily enter my information. Now that's someone else's assignment, but let me see if I can do this one right here. So Chapter 3 Study Guide, I have my 7 questions. So now I have my fresh, clean copy where I can go through and add my answers. And the nice thing is you're seeing the feedback and how you can have a conversation with your students. Once you're ready to assign the assignment, you have the option of sending the assignment to multiple classes. Google Classroom still separates the assignment by class, and it continues to save the draft just like it does for an announcement. So again, if I exit out, my draft is there. You can see the assignment button, and I can come back in and edit the assignment if I need to. So I can go ahead and click assign, and I'm going to take it off of here. If I click assign and assign again, it's going to show up on my stream as an assignment being posted. And now you can see out of my 23 students, 0 have completed it. As my students complete it, I can see this number change. If I need to edit the assignment, I can do that, or if I need to delete the assignment, I can do that as well. This posts on every student's stream so they can add comments and different things like that. So it's a really easy way for you to have your students address questions while they're at home as well. So that's a quick tutorial on how to assign an assignment within Google Classroom.